We are back at Suzuka. Hopefully this race will turn out better than the first two races. So without any further ado, let us start. Hey, and welcome back to anyone that is tuning in to the stream. We are here at race 3. Race 1 and 2 did not go anywhere near as planned. It did for our friends that are friends of the friends of the channel, Jared Freeman and Mimum41. We, on the other hand, have had a pretty terrible run of events. I had said before that this isn't my best track. It's far from being my best track. It's funny because I have a pretty consistent line around the track. It's just that at least in the Cayman, I'm not particularly fast in it. And one of the other issues I'm having is having to deal with passing people and trying to deal with the traffic that's slower than me. I had mentioned this in the other stream that that is one thing that I'm not getting much practice on, because when I hold the race practice lobbies, I'm racing against other people that are A+ drivers, either A+ or S drivers. It's really rare that I see D racers in there. There may have been one race this week, aside from racing against Jared. There's another race I think that I had, now that I think about it, where we had like 3 D drivers, but all of them dropped out like before the race was even over. So, and I had passed them so fast anyway that I didn't really get any practice on, trying to drive around other drivers the same speed as me. That's a huge disadvantage. It's really affecting my race, because it's throwing me off. I'm used to having an open track ahead of me, and that's not what I'm getting, obviously. Had I stayed in third place, I may have had an opportunity to break away from the rest of the pack. But for some unknown reason, this race, I'm around turn 1, I'm always ending up in the kitty litter, and on the first lap, I always end up spinning out, which isn't good. That hasn't worked in my favor at all today. Not that going off the road on the first lap in turn 1 is something that anyone expects to do. This is what happened also at Laguna Seca. Lap 1, turn 1, get into the corner, and I'm immediately, spun around because I just, overcorrected. Actually, what happened there is I think I ended up on a rumble strip, and I gave a little bit too much gas, and the car just spun out on me. This is it's kind of happening. The same thing is kind of happening here, where I can feel the back end of the car just go slightly off of the track, and it's happened twice this last race, where I'm going around the corner, and I literally, it's either I feel it in the controller, or I know, because I know where I am on the track, and I know where in relation to where my nose is pointing, where my 2 rear wheels are, and twice of the 2 worst spin outs were because the back end of my car was going off the track. So we're gonna give race 3 a whack. I just want something better than 10th. You know, I would like to finish the season with a single-digit number, and I kind of need it. My points kind of need it. But now, also another thing that has reared its ugly head is I looked at my safety rating this last race, and because I got, and the funny thing is I get hit like 3 times, but I ended up getting penalized for it. So now my safety rating is in jeopardy. When the race was over, I looked at my safety rating and it's a red S, which is not good. But we can make that work to our advantage. Um, so what it seems like what happens is the worse you do, the worse lobby you end up in. And this is what I mean about sandbagging. I think I may have put myself into a worse lobby, which means that I might do really well on this race, which on one hand will be good. On the other hand, I won't make the points that I want to make. I made 6 points on the last race, or at least it said that I would get 6 points. So that means, and I finished 11th, which I think is just a general point standing or point percentage or point number that they give for anything that's under 10th place. So I don't know what position that puts me in this race. Now, it could stand that I might end up in a lobby that might have less than S drivers in it. I might have some A drivers in here. We might have some B drivers in here. That, like I said, in D class, might not be too bad if I'm looking for something better than 7th place. Points wise, it's going to hurt me because I won't be making as many points as I were had I been driving in like a higher level lobby. That is left to be seen. We will see what happens when this race is over. Hopefully, we can kind of dig out our our safety rating. And if I don't, it's not the end of the world because I can always fix it. And if it does get worse, like I said, we're gonna have a break here between seasons. I don't think the next set of races for the next part of the quote unquote season start for like another week. I think we have like a week or 2 break. At least it's what I heard on another channel earlier today. Is that you get a break between seasons, and if that's the case, we'll get back to daily races and doing daily races. We've never done daily races on this channel, I don't think. I think I've only done FIA races on this channel. I don't think we've ever done any daily races, so maybe that'll be a good thing. You know, it'll be something different than watching me go around the track over and over again for 7 days a week, or 6 days a week. It'll give us a little breathing room, and and I've also been thinking about it. Maybe it will also help us advance our driver rating score. Granted, we don't end up getting in the lobby where we're getting pinballed every 2 seconds. That was the reason why I stopped doing daily races in the first place. So, in this next 1 minute and 52 seconds, we're going to reflect on what we are going to do, what's coming up for the channel after the end of this season. And like I said, daily races. I think we're going to make a return back to daily races and face our fears. And then aside from that, I would like to start doing livery streams and doing some livery videos. One thing I've noticed is that no one does. They're really, really, really Like no one does delivery videos. I don't think I've ever seen. Then again, I have never really went out and sought out and looked for it. Now that I think about it, but I mean, all the streams that I watch that have lots of, all the big GT sport guys all race. They do nothing solid but solid racing. If it's not GT Sport, they're playing Assetto Corsa or iRacing. I don't want to follow. I don't want to follow them. Not that their channels aren't good. It's just that I don't want to continue to repeat, the cycle for GT Sport. I would like to try to find something else different from racing that no one else is doing. Not to mention, I'm not the best racer. I mean, I don't know how many. I really, really, really super appreciate everyone that does watch. But I'm going to tell you, I'm probably like the worst YouTube driver out there. Okay, so we got 10 seconds. Let's see who we end up in the lobby with this time. It's always like a lottery scratch ticket before these races. You never know what you're going to uncover. Let's see who we race and where we're racing. Oh, please don't put me in like an A lobby. I'll get all S's. But it looks like the point spread is considerably lower here. Yeah. So we've seen Dougie Fresh. We've seen Zigzag. Zigzag's back. And Jasoon Me Mookie. We've seen them as well. We saw them in the last race. Jasoon Me Mookie. Lots of points. Not a particularly fast driver. And 2DC is back. All right, well, we can do this. This could be a considerably. I don't know if we're gonna get. Oh look, we already got someone leaving the room. Couldn't handle the pressure, could you? Maybe they're doing the same thing I did last week. It's bad. That's bad news. That means you just made 0 points. TNT lucky one. You're not so lucky for leaving. So let's hope for a better qualifying lap, and let's hope we don't get hit again, and let's hope definitely that we don't go spinning out in turn one. I could really do without that right now. I hope everyone else that raced daily races today did well. I would like to say that I did well on my daily race, or my FIA race today. Seagate 75. Oh, okay, Seagates. I think most of us are ripping. Oh, Right Attack 357. We raced against them as well. So a lot of people that we raced against today are still doing it, and then it looks like a couple other people are in here that we've raced in other races. In Zigzag, we raced. Zigzag is one of the guys that came in for one of the D races. D-race practices this week. Okay. Remember, it's a qualifier, everyone. Let's not, get too crazy. Why are people going out to do qualifying laps on hards? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let everyone go around me. Go ahead. We'll let that party behind us just hang out back there. Let's try to get a true good fast lap out of this. I'm already getting too close to this guy. Everyone just chill the hell out. You're already getting too close to me, so I want you to go around me too. I don't want to have to deal with any of you guys. I'm really just trying to get away from everyone right now. I don't want to get mixed up in any of this. This is good. I can deal with this much traffic in front of me. So that's we're just kind of scrubbed out. Looks like we got some good, tiny bit of wear on the tires. This is where we want them. We've got a good space between us, front and back. So let's try to get 3 good qualifying laps out of this session. Hard on it. Boy, a lot of quitters in the room. Faster than these guys here. They were way ahead of me. No bueno. People should not have penalties on a qualifying lap. That's when you know you're running a bad qualifying lap, is when you have penalties. Oh my gosh, really? Rat attack, I'm not trying to race you, I'm just trying to get around you. 2:14. Wow, that put us in 3rd? Really? Alright, let's see if we can get a better lap than that. We can. Please don't hit your brakes. Oh my gosh, really? Dude. Come on. Second. Oh my gosh. Dude, just let me pass. Oh, dude, come on, man. People, when you're qualifying, if someone is going faster than you, just let them go by. It's not a race. And don't hold them up. Mamas, don't let your babies race during qualifications. I would have had pole position there if I hadn't ended up behind people. I was putting in all purple sections there. Put a fast one in here. Nice save there, but that's not going to do much for our qualifying time. This guy again, man. Dude. Taking some hits again from the safety rating. Alright, we'll take third. I'll take third, that's fine. Well, the one thing is that we got going for us is that we raced against we raced against Jusun Mugi in the last race, and we did better than them. So I'm hoping that we can put ourselves in a position where we can pass 1 and 2 as quickly as possible. That is, if I don't go careening off the track in turn 1. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I definitely don't want to be behind whoever that dude is, that Suture. Because that dude is just like intolerable, man. He totally rammed Jusun Muki off the track. We'll start on the softs as usual. And we'll do the same thing we did last race. We will go in for mediums around halfway at like 9 points, and then or 9 points at the 9th lap, and then that last lap we'll slap on the hards. Oh, it's all good, Zigzag. You might be starting from the back, but there's nothing wrong with that. At least you're putting in the effort. See you guys. It'll be a good race between Jisoo, Miyuki, and me. We spent the last race pretty much right next to each other the whole time, and they seem like really clean drivers, so that's a good thing. You always have like 1 or 2 bad apples, maybe 3 or 4 bad apples in these D races, but everyone else is pretty decent. You know, I hate it when you have like 1 or 2 drivers that just kind of ruin it for everyone. As I've seen in these FIA races where people just do not even deserve to be in an FIA race. Let's look at our grid. In first place, we have Jusun Muki, who raced in the last race, and another came in GT4 Club Sport. Place 2 is 4Eyes 1922 in a BMW M4. P3 is me. P4 is Brew Joker in a Mustang Group 4. P5 is Todd 2DC, who we raced against this whole day today in a Chevy C7. P6 is Little Joey 2 in the McLaren 650S. P7 is Bayakushi in a Mustang. P8 is Dougie Fresh once again in the BMW M4. P9 is KJ6RKZ in a Dodge Viper. P10 is Steven Polio in a Dodge Viper. P11 is Kabir Uchiha in a Nissan GTR4. P12 is Cobra 68696 in a Corvette C7. P13 is Big Harpy King in a Aston Martin V8 Vantage. P14 is Suture in a V8 Vantage as well. P15 is Dark Dragma in a Chevrolet Corvette C7. P16 is Seagate 75 in a BMW M4. P17 is Ratatak, we've seen him before, in his Megane. And last but not least, Zigzag in his Ferrari in P18. So without any further ado, we are in P3. We're going to hope that we don't go off the road in this first turn. Let's hope we've learned our lesson from the last 2 races. And let's go! As we rush down, I'm still on cold tires, so I want to kind of be careful. That's what caught us the last time. Oh, Jisun Muki goes off track. Oh, a little contact there, but it wasn't intentional. I'm sorry, Four Eyes, if you're watching. Already I'm seeing patterns that we are quicker than Four Eyes because we can do that without using any brakes. We won't use this opportunity to take him off his racing line just yet. We just want to take him off his racing line, getting some smashes from 2DC in the back there. As we head down to Dunlop. Getting more hits. More hits. Trying to put some distance between us and the rest of the pack. Historically been faster around here than 2DC. Let's see if that's the case today, or right now, in this race. But so far we're looking better than our last couple races. Anticipating this turn. And we're getting turned. But we're not allowing it to throw us off too much. And this is where we can let it shine. Seeing lots of purple sections. We're going to stay down here, and my strategy is right now is to try to wear down Four Eyes and see if we can't build the gap between us and Dougie Fresh. We head down R190. We're hoping that Four Eyes does not slam on his brakes at the little elbow turn here. And he does. Which is totally unnecessary, but that's fine. And we make a hard turn on the inside. Four Eyes goes right into the wall, and we take first. Dougie Fresh is hot on our tail. Whoa, I can feel him on my back bumper right now. We pulling the fastest lap. Oh, no, we didn't. My hope is I can outrun Dougie Fresh through this series of turns, the S's. Oh, and he hits his brakes and he kills me. Oh my gosh. Four Eyes comes back. Catch back up to Dougie Fresh and Todd 2DC. They have to collect they're collecting penalties, which could be our opportunity to retake our positions. Safety rating taking some dings. Boy, it's tight racing here at Suzuka. It's the third race. And we make it around Four Eyes, and now we have to work on Dougie Fresh and Todd 2DC, who we raced against the last race. Gaining very, very fast on those two. At this point, we're going to remember what we did learn in training this week. Dougie Fresh goes off course there for a second, giving us an opportunity to catch him. We head into Spoon. Down to third. Bring in the tail a little bit. Let's ride this inside bump. Gain some ground on Dougie Fresh. My hope is that he hits his brakes around this little elbow turn, which everyone seems to be doing in B class. And we put in the fastest lap for the race at 2:12.299. We know we're faster than that. And Dougie Fresh goes off course, giving us second place. As we put in another purple section, And Tattoo DC goes off track, giving us first place. We are in first place, ladies and gentlemen. Don't break out the streamers just yet. This life still has a long way to go. Put some distance between me and Tattoo DC. Now we can really run it. Now we can really turn out the Porsche Cayman. This is what we train to do. Taking it a little deep through Dunlop. Really just buttering it around that turn there. I just don't want to, really don't want to go off course. Because I know this car likes to get squirrely around that chicane. Really finessing it around spoon there. But I'm putting some real distance between me and Todd 2DC. It looks like a 3.5 second gap. I'm going to need that when I go in for the pits. Really cutting that chicane really short. Like I said, I'm just trying to save myself around that chicane. No time to get sloppy, ladies and gentlemen. No time to get sloppy. As a matter of fact, we want to be completely on our A game for these next 10 laps. Really be on our A game. We've opened up a 5-second gap between me and Todd 2DC. I gotta decide whether or not I want to go into pits now or later. We'll do it the next lap. We have opened up a 10-second gap almost on Todd 2DC. Quickly put on the mediums. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 2DC just passed us. And he goes off track again. See if we can keep this up, folks. God, just look down at the chat there. That's bad news. We have taken a pretty commanding lead here at Suzuka, but really have to watch out because one false step can really spell disaster here, as we've seen today. Feeling confident, but I'm also not being too confident. No showboating. Man, here comes Zigzag. Where did Zigzag come from? He came from nowhere. He came from behind. Wow. Now we're pussyfooting around that corner. Gotta build a gap. be a good race between me and Zigzag. And I go wide, giving Zigzag the perfect opportunity to cut in the middle. And he can't quite make it. Oh no. Oh, that was disastrous. And it looks like we've got some engine damage. Car is really hurt right now. Oh, we've got some critical engine damage, folks. And Tyby's 2DC is caught back up with us. Gotta really start planning our strategy here for the hard tires. Come up on lap 17 here. Hoping I can grow a big enough lead that I can put some real space between me and Tau DC before we're going for the pits. Zigzag really came out of nowhere, man. But it was nice of him to not... He didn't bump me or anything. It's funny because something tells me Zigzag is a better driver than his driver rating tells us. He came from all the way in the back. Either something really disastrous happened back there, or he's just that fast. I think he's probably just that fast. Zigzag, if you're out there watching, you're a one fast gentleman, my friend. our mandatory change to the hards. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're in first place. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. And here comes Zigzag. We are going to race it out this last lap with Zigzag, because he is legitimately fast. Oh, I hate these hard tires. They're cold. But we've got a big enough lead on third that we can probably take it pretty easy. And if we finish second, that's way better than we thought we were going to do. And it's one place up from where we started. So. How Zigzag managed to make it from the rear of the crap pack to first is beyond me. Something tells me Zigzag, like I said, is not entirely a driver. My friend, you deserve first. Oh my god, and you go into the pits. Are you kidding me? Zigzag, what are you doing? Oh my god, what a race. What a race. Wow, that may have been the best race this season, even though we didn't come in first, but we'll take second. Woo! Sorry. Sorry, overloaded there. There's a lot of people taking some penalty hits. Looks like a lot of people didn't change their tires. Didn't pay attention to those tire requirements. How, Zigzag? How did you come from the bottom? Oh, look. Oh, I guess. One person, 2, 3. Oh, I guess a bunch of people quit. I guess after I lapped them, they quit. We will take second place, folks. That will be a good way to end this season. I didn't think I was going to make it past 10th, honestly. We qualified third, and we'll take second. I have to remember to download the replay, but I think that will be our last race. We're not going to do any better than that. I keep on worrying because I look at that time and I always see that +1, but it's Dougie Fresh who's getting the +1. Yeah, folks, remember to change your tires. You got to run the mediums, you got to run the hards. You can't just skip over one of those. Wow, look at all those penalties. You guys are lucky that most people people taking the penalty. Woohoo! Yes! Fist pump, fist pump, fist pump. Somehow I only made 5 points, but whatever. And I am the fastest driver for Porsche. Well. That was an interesting race, folks. Interesting indeed. Let's say Zigzag Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Where in the hell did you come from? Where did he go? Did he leave? Oh, Four Eyes.
Tires.
Tire violations. I don't think he knows. Hopefully I'll inform him if he wants to run another race. Maybe you guys should have practiced this week like I did. And at least one lap. Dude, how in the hell? You're gonna ask him, does your car have a warp engine? Does your car open up wormholes? Wormholes? Ah, damn it! Did we save that replay? Oh, God. Okay, guys. I think that will be the end of this broadcast. I don't think we're going to do a Halloween broadcast tonight. I'm a little tired. I want to eat some dinner. I might come on later on tonight for the Halloween broadcast to continue part 2 of Alien Isolation. If not, we'll tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do some daily racing and really mess up our daily or driver rating and safety score. But for anyone that joined us during the stream, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I could be part of your day, and I'm totally glad you were part of my day. And to anyone watching this race afterwards, thank you for watching. And tune in tomorrow for more fun crap. But otherwise, you guys have a good night. And I might see you later on tonight, and I might not. If not, I will see you tomorrow.